Okay, let's unpack this. We've got a document here, a vision for Nigeria's promised land. And right from the start, it really confronts you with a stark reality.
Yeah, it opens by talking about the heartbreaking tragedy of Nigerians risking everything, to leave the country.
Desperately seeking a better life and often dying in places like the Mediterranean, Libya, the North African desert. It just immediately tells you this vision isn't like an academic exercise.
Absolutely not. It feels born out of a profound sense of urgency and, well, human cost.
Exactly. That opening really hammers home the gravity, doesn't it? It sets the stage for why they feel such an, frankly, audacious vision is needed.
It's presented as a direct response to that desperation, that struggle.
And the document presents itself as exactly that, a direct response. It's framed as a group of Nigerians sharing their deep concerns and specifically proposing what they call a pathway to the promised land.
They don't leave that term vague, which I think is crucial here. Based on the source, the promised land isn't just some abstract hope. It's defined as achieving a quality of life in Nigeria that is at par or better than that in the advanced world for every Nigerian in Nigeria.
That's a very concrete and, wow, incredibly ambitious benchmark.
It really is. It sets a monumental goal.
So our deep dive today is dedicated to exploring this particular vision, the one presented in this document. We want to understand, how they diagnose Nigeria's problems, why they believe previous efforts haven't quite worked, and the specific pathway they're proposing to achieve this big goal.
What can we really learn from their perspective on these challenges and, crucially, the solutions straight from the source?
Yeah. Okay. So one of the fascinating places they start their diagnosis is not just with, say, external problems, but with what they see as a crisis of belief within the country.
Right. The source notes that after, 64 years of different regimes and repeated dashed hopes, many Nigerians have simply lost faith that the problems are even solvable anymore.
That feeling of hopelessness really comes through. And they use this powerful analogy from the Bible.
Joshua and Caleb one.
Yeah, comparing it to that story where only those two believed they could actually take the promised land. Everyone else felt too small, the challenge is too big, the enemy's too strong.
And the source suggests many Nigerians feel that same sense of being overwhelmed, kind of defeated today.
And that sense of being overwhelmed leads straight into their critique of, well, the common approach they observe. The source argues that while there's plenty of complaining about problems, and let's be honest, there's a significant lack of practical solutions being offered up.
Yeah, their core contention here seems to be that, quote, visions and ideas are what saves nations, not criticisms and complaints, which is a pretty bold statement.
It is, and this critique leads them to